The epicentre of wartime in New Zealand is the sound of a train departing. Calling grief-torn muscles to duty, the railway is a web of phone lines. Who breaks her back open trying to survive the men she carries, guardian to onlookers searching for meaning and hand-wave mementos, the glimpse of a face soon disappeared into the close. Big piles of smog erupt like tar on a hot surface as open tunnels birth boys to soldiers. Too fast they are grown, or too fast they are gone, uniforms too big for the mud on their boots. Here the black spine of Waikato, the railroads like a city's slow waltz, there Trentham, an arm span across, Avondale. Our stony-faced station lines her stomach with thousands of stopped feet. Her architecture knows too well the future hiss and screech, military metal that will teach men how to break open or under. Auckland, 1914. And the train tracks sweeping the nation are the same veins that pump iron pride through our concrete streets. Our hearts pledge allegiance to their tracks like stretch marks, carving modest borders into the landscape, mimicking the politics of division, common ground split either side of a battlefield. Here, the cold dead breast of a man fallen. Here, the muddy trench echoing a stone wall just trying to prepare our country for shelter, songs departing like a funeral pyre. The creaks of the train line like raindrops when you least expect them, as deafening as a letter still lost to another country's winter. Auckland, and the cold realizations of the season have hit New Zealand's jaw hard. Don't you remember Henry Burr crooning, the song that stole my heart away to the radio? No one remembers. Childhood without the crisis. Mothers who cut their tongues to the grief of waiting action like excited fervor. Don't you remember? Don't you remember the first war masqueraded as the start of a new season? Her lush foliage, the rosy cheeks of our would-be warriors, men untrained in infancy, marching to the station to learn to be boys again. How the strong, strong arms of a steam engine shake like a man dying, living, or deciding. Hugging tight their inhibitions, these men will pass this way to training, singing grit to gunfire. Hands skimming the bricks, no one will outlive this station. Don't you remember? The first war broke out like a fever. I'd rather sing of precious hearts stolen than talk of every life that was taken.